Hey, what is up, all you wonderful people? Nikkei Kanji here, and today, if you're just starting your Japanese language journey, then you definitely want to check out this video. This is because today I'm going to be going over the 5 things you need to do if you're just starting out learning Japanese. And these are the exact same things that I wish I knew when I was first getting started. And you know what? If you're interested in learning Japanese, then hit that subscribe button for me right now. Thank you very much. Okay. And you definitely want to stay until the end of this video because I'm going to be sharing with you a super secret bonus offer that I have just because you're watching this video. So let's get started. Alright, so here are the 5 things you have to do if you're just getting started out learning Japanese. Number 1, learn the grammar structure. It's kind of like when you build a house. You need a good, solid foundation to build off of that. And just like in building a house, the same thing applies when you're learning a language. Now, specifically for Japanese, the order goes subject, object, then the verb. Now, this is really important because I see so many people who are just starting out, like they can do this really complex, strange sentence that they learn from an anime that no one ever uses in real life, but they can't say something as simple as, I want pizza. So before you go all super complicated, make sure you get the basic grammar structure down first. Okay, so number 2, vocabulary. This is especially important if you want to convey any kind of message and start any kind of conversation. But what is the best way to expand and memorize vocabulary easily and effectively? Well, if you're interested in learning that, then smash that like button for me for the sushi gods of YouTube. Alright, but seriously, the best way to get used to learning and understanding when to use words is through reading. This is because reading gives you the context in which these vocabulary words should be used. Okay, number 3. How to express yourself in Japanese. Because let's face it, if you're learning a language, that is the main goal, to express yourself. And what is the best way to do this? Well, for myself, I believe that writing a journal or writing a diary is the best way to express yourself and get used to expressing yourself in Japanese. This is really because it forces you to express yourself in the Japanese language. So that's the way not only do you retain vocabulary, but you also retain the grammar structures that you have learned previously as well. It's a win-win situation. So the 4th thing, if you're just starting learning Japanese, is of course pronunciation. And a really easy and simple way, if you don't have money to spend on tutors to help you individually, to help you personally achieve that goal, then the next best way is basically just mimic absolutely everything you hear. So it's kind of like how a baby copies everything around it. You want to do the exact same thing. Alright, so number 5, kanji. Now, kanji is the bane of all existence. Just to read a standard newspaper, you have to know between 2,000 to 3,000 kanjis. Now, that's a lot of kanji. But there is a way in which you can effectively and more easily memorize kanji. And that is by using mnemonics. So basically what it is basically take a kanji character like this one, for example, and you could say it kind of just looks like 3 squiggly lines. But if you make a story out of it or picture an image out of it and use that for its meaning, then it becomes a lot easier. For me personally, I think it looks like a river. So I can remember, oh, it kind of looks, so I can remember, oh, this kanji looks like a river. So I can easily recall it, and when I need to use it in the future, it's easy to recall because it's such a unique visual that it's hard to forget. After all, impressions make a big difference. So no matter what kanji it is, you can visualize a story for each individual kanji, and that way your brain will be even more effective in recalling that specific kanji later on. Now, those are the 5 things that I wish I had known when I was just getting started along my Japanese journey. And so let me know in the comment section down below what kind of ways you use to learn Japanese. Also, as a thank you for staying until the end of this video, I'm also going to be giving you my free Japanese cheat sheet. And inside this cheat sheet, it goes over the 5 points that we just discussed, but in way more detail, so you can get an even clearer picture of how to study Japanese effectively. And you can get that for free in the description box down below. And until next time, everyone, stay waku waku.